Ugh.
You're not one of mine, are you?
No, my lord.
Didn't think so. Too pretty.
It's not Arya, is it?
Where are my damn moron sons? Black Walder and...
God, is that Arya?
To be here by midday.
They're here, my lord.
Tell them to come here, now.
But they're already here, my lord. Here, my lord.
What?
They weren't easy to carve. Especially Black Walder.
It's Arya, isn't it? Yes!
My name is Arya Stark. I want you to know that. The last thing you're ever going to see is a Stark smiling down at you as you die.
Holy shit! God, that makeup's awesome. Woohoo! She can be after Jamie now, wouldn't she? Oh, here we go. What does he want? He wants something out of this.
I came here every day when I was a girl. Prayed to be somewhere else. What do you want?
I thought you knew what I wanted.
I was wrong.
No, you weren't. Every time I'm faced with a decision, I close my eyes and see the same picture. Whenever I consider an action, I ask myself, will this action help to make this picture a reality? A picture of me on the Iron Throne and you by my side.
It's a pretty picture.
Oh dear.
Who should the North rally behind? True-born daughter of Ned and Catelyn Stark, born here at Winterfell? Or a motherless bastard, born in the South?
Don't let him get in your head.
This is where I leave you.
You're not coming
Oh God. Hello?
Ancient spells were carved into its foundations. Strong magic to protect men from what lies beyond. And while it stands, the dead cannot pass. I cannot pass.
Where will you go?
The Great War is coming, and I still fight for the living.
Well, how are they going to... Where are they going to go?
Uncle Benjamin.
I don't get what he's going to do now. Could have given him the horse. Is she related to Yara? Because she looks so much like her.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
I'm the three-eyed raven now.
Oh God.
Ned?
Lyanna.
Is that really you?
Oh God.
I've missed you, big brother.
I don't want to die. Listen to me, Ned.
What?
If Robert finds out you'll kill him, you know he will. You have to protect him. Promise me, Ned.
No way. Is that John? So it wasn't his? John wasn't his? Oh my God. So Ned was his uncle. So who... So is the Mad King his father?
The free folk, the Northerners and the Knights of the Vale fought bravely, fought together, and we won. The true enemy won't wait out the storm. He brings the storm.
You swore allegiance to House Stark, Lord Glover. But in their hour of greatest need, you refused the call.
Oh, he's back, is he? His tail between his
And
legs.
you, Lord Kerwin, your father was skinned alive by Ramsay Bolton. Still, you refused the call. We know no king but the king in the north whose name is Stark. Ned Stark's blood runs through his veins.
Doesn't.
He's my king, from this day until his last day.
That Lord Glover needs to apologise.
Avenge the Red Wedding!
A man can only admit when he was wrong and ask forgiveness.
The King in the North! The King in the North!
Oh man, don't trust him one bit. Now he's back. Oh my God. I love what she's wearing. That's bloody awesome. I wonder what he must be thinking. at this moment. What the hell's going on?
I now proclaim Cersei of the House Lannister, first of her name,
I love what she's wearing. I know I've said it once. Oh my god.
protector of the Seven Kingdoms.
You must be...
I now proclaim Cersei of the House Lannister.
I don't know how Jaime's going to take that. I mean, surely, I know he's obsessed with Cersei and everything, but she's basically killed her own son in a roundabout way, and no chance with the Tyrells again. What? And you're not confused, Jaime? Hey, Grey Worm. Love Grey Worm. This is epic. It's just so epic. Oh yeah, it's what a shot. I love that shot. Hey. What's Varys doing there? I've not just seen how Varys met up with her though. Wow. What a way to end it. Oh my god. So that was the final episode of Season 6, Game of Thrones, and that was The Winds of Winter. Wow. What an amazing episode. I think finished it off beautifully. It finished the season off. It couldn't have done it better than that. And it's such a kind of leading on now to the next one. It kind of tied all the loose ends, but at the same time created loads of more loose ends somewhere else. But it finished what needed to be finished in Season 6. And oh my god, I cannot wait. Honestly, I've said it once before, I pity you guys that had to wait a year to carry this on. I could not have done that. If I'd had hair, I'd have been pulling it out. Yeah, I'm very lucky that I'm able to just, like next week, I can just watch another 2 episodes. It's fine. But even I can't wait that long, and oh god, this is so exciting. Yes, okay, Season 6 has been the best. Do you know what though? Each season I think has got better and better and better as we've gone on. And I've loved all of them, don't get me wrong, I've loved all of them. But when you look back at Season 1, there's no comparison to how it is now. None at all. It's a whole different world. It's just epic. Obviously they had a lot more money to throw at it, but you can tell it's just epic now. It's like a movie. Every episode's like a movie. It's brilliant. And yeah, they've been getting better and better every single time. So I'm guessing Season 7. How do they beat that? I don't know. I mean, everyone's been saying this is the best season, but I don't go by what people say. I always judge it for myself. I just can't wait. I literally can't wait for Season 7. And again, they've wiped out so many characters in this episode. It's just crazy. Absolutely crazy when I think about it. And I'm gutted about some of them. But because this was such an epic episode, I kind of didn't have time to mourn someone. Like Marjorie dying would rip me apart normally. But today I didn't have time. I was just like watching, oh God, what's happening now? So let me try and dissect it for you. Oh God. So we started with dear Lord Frey, bless him. Chatting to Jaime, thinking Jaime was his equal, you know, and kind of like going, oh, we're both Kingslayers, but we don't mind, do we? And Jaime, you could tell, genuinely hated him with a passion. And I think if he'd carried on much longer, I think Jaime would probably have stuck a knife in him herself, I think, because that's the way it was going. And now I've clicked about what happened. So wasn't there a girl that was serving food and she kept looking at Jaime? And didn't Bronn say, oh, she's looking at you? I'm sure that's the same girl that stabbed Lord Frey at the end. I'm sure that was her. I'm sure that was Arya. I'm positive. I'd have to, when I re-edit it, I'll know for sure. So by the time you watch this, I'll have already watched it twice more, so I'll know for sure. But I think I'm right on that. And then later on in the episode, Lord Frey's on his own in his throne room, complaining that he couldn't find his sons anywhere, and the girl's gone, well, your sons are here. So messed up. And he's gone, no, where are they? She goes, no, they're here. He goes, where? Right there. She pointed at the pie, and she'd actually sliced them up and cooked a pie. I mean, how messed up is that? So it proves that she'd been there probably a couple of days. So that, to me, that does mean that was her earlier on. Oh, what a brilliant, oh my God. Oh, that's just so cool. I don't know what stage I thought it was Arya. I guess it would have been when the way she was talking to him about his sons, I suddenly clicked. Thank God he's out of it. Brilliant again, brilliant. Now she's back with a vengeance, and I'm worried because she could have killed Jaime. I mean, she could have done. I didn't want that to happen, but obviously she's going to, because he's Lannister and all that kind of malarkey, and so yeah, she's going to be after Jaime as well. But but I'm hoping and praying that she finds out that Winterfell now is back, and she goes back there. Oh God, please let that happen. Game of Thrones, please let that happen, because that'd be amazing. So yeah, at King's Landing. Oh God, there is so much to go into at King's Landing. This is going to take a while. How long was that episode, by the way? It seemed to go on for ages. There was so much going on. But so it was the day of Cersei's and Loras's trial, and everyone was waiting in the room. I don't know what room is it called. I'm not sure, but they were all the crowd had gathered there, and Loras actually, like said, he confessed to everything he'd ever done. He admitted everything he'd done, and he said he wanted his whole life now to be dedicated to the faith. And it then got cut to Tommen getting ready, and he's about to leave. The mountain suddenly blocks the door, and he says, you have to move. And I honestly thought that the mountain was going to kill him. I thought that's what Cersei. I thought she'd finally lost the plot. The only way she was going to be able to move forward was by killing Tommen, and I wouldn't put it past her. But she did love him. I mean, she did love. That's why I was shocked, and I thought, oh my God, she's actually going to kill Tommen. That's crazy. And also, Grand Maester Pycelle is also killed by all his what they call the little birds, isn't it? Yeah, all the children pulled out the knives and they all killed him. Cousin Lance, or whatever his name is, he was that was weird. I mean, he followed that kid all the way down these little catacombs and little tunnels and stuff. And at some point, I'd have gone, right, okay, I'm not going any further forward than that. But what actually turned out, what I didn't realise at the time was that that's actually underneath the actual building where everybody was to do the trial. I didn't realise that. It's a bit of Guy Fawkes going on there. And as he's come underneath, he's got stabbed as well, and has collapsed on the floor. And then you look round, and it's all the what's it called, the liquid fire stuff, all the green stuff. And then I realised, oh my God, this is going to be ridiculous. And Lancel's tried to crawl because there's a little candle with a flame on it. I guess that's what was going to set it off, and he couldn't get to it in time. In the meantime, though, in the actual building, Marjorie's sensed that there's something wrong because Cersei hasn't turned up, and she even said to High Sparrow, "There's something not right," and he went, "No, it's fine," and she completely came out of her religious mode, went straight back into Marjorie, and she shouted at him about, "Oh, forget your gods," blah, blah, blah. She just completely came back to normal because she knew something was really, really wrong, and no one else seemed to sense it. But she knew Cersei probably better than anyone else in that room, so she knew something bad was really going to happen, and she quickly grabbed her brother and shouted that everyone needed to leave, but they wouldn't let her out, and that frustrated the crap out of me. Because High Sparrow really should have sussed that out. There was something wrong, and I think he did probably about 20 seconds before it actually happened. I think he suddenly clicked that something was really wrong, but it was way too late. And I'm gutted, man. I'm gutted. I mean, Marjorie's grandfather died as well. That was horrible, absolutely horrible. They just wiped out so many characters. What a way for Loras to go, you know. He spends a lot of time in a cell, then he dies at the end. I was gutted about that. She also had a go at High Sparrow about mutilating him as well, about putting the star on his forehead. She wasn't too happy about that. So the real Marjorie was coming out, but I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted about that. But yeah, the explosion was absolutely epic. It was huge, and you just saw Cersei stood on a balcony smirking, drinking from her wine. You know, we lose Ramsay, and now we've got the old Cersei back now, pure evil again. And Tommen, I thought had been killed, hadn't been killed, but he also saw the explosion and was told by one of his suitors, or whatever the hell they are, that Marjorie had died, and you know, and yeah, I thought, right, that's it, that's him done. He was either going to confront Cersei or he was just going to kill himself, and he just jumped straight off the balcony, which was devastating. But even later on in the episode, Cersei didn't seem that upset. I think she's actually completely lost it now. She's completely gone. You know, completely. Oh, she also got the woman who had been torturing her as well the whole time she was in the cell, and I'm not quite sure what happened when she was tipping wine over her, and then the mountain came in, and I don't know quite what he did, but I think the plan was to keep her alive. So yeah, God knows what happened there, but yeah, over the body of Tom, and Cersei didn't seem that upset at all. She just said burn the body. She didn't even say burn his body. I think she said burn the body. I completely detached. She was completely detached from everything. I really think she's gone over the edge now. And then right at the end, we see her being crowned as queen, which is kind of going back to a couple of seasons ago, because she was basically that then, wasn't she? Really, more or less, even though it wasn't official. And Jamie returned from Riverrun to see, obviously a mountain of smoke, a blue plume of smoke coming up, and raced into the throne room just to see Cersei being crowned. Now, the hell must be going through his head? You can't tell me that he's going to be fine with Cersei again, unless she lies and says it wasn't her that did it. That's the only way that I think. Yeah, that must be it. She'll probably say that there was obviously someone had done this or whatever, and keep him on side, because she's never going to admit that she did it. I don't think, unless he susses it out for himself. I mean, he's not stupid. Put two and two together. Tommen would have known straight away that it was Cersei. So I don't know why Jamie wouldn't. So I have to wait with this one now. I just hope Jamie needs to snap out of it, this whole Cersei obsession. Seriously. Anyway, and we actually got a little bit of Sam and Gilly, which I was quite surprised about. That story's making me nervous as well, because I know that his father's going to be looking for him soon. But he finally got to the Citadel at Old Town, and quite like an idiot, I didn't even click where the place was when he turned up there. Sometimes I have these mind blanks. And then he'd gone into the Citadel, and there was obviously some. It was like a kind of a, when you get a librarian at a library, he was kind of like approached this man, and it didn't really even look up, to be honest. And I didn't like him straight away. He annoyed me. But then he told Sam to go and have a look at the library. He was able to use the library, but then he shouted at Gilly, like, no women and children. So I don't know what's going to happen to her. I'm hoping that he has got some money, Sam, and he's able to get like a house or something, or somewhere for her to stay. And then when he walked into the library, though, oh my god, it was huge. Yeah, he's going to have fun there. Just hundreds of thousands of books. It was crazy, going over multiple floors. So it'd be quite exciting. I love Sam anyway, so I do want to see where his story goes, but I am a bit worried with his father. At Winterfell, it feels nice saying this now. At Winterfell, Davos finally confronts Melisandre about Shireen. Wow, that was a really tense moment. And Jon said to her, "Is it true? Did you sacrifice that child?" And she had to admit it. She said, "But it was also Stannis and his wife. It wasn't just her." But Davos asked Jon if she could be executed, but Jon instead banished her from the north. Even though she said, "I could still help with the fight, with what's coming," she probably could have done. Probably, I don't know. But her magic hasn't really. Alright, she's got Jon back to life, but she certainly didn't help Stannis in any way, so I'm not sure how much she could have really helped. And she didn't even help this battle, really. So she looks like she's out of it, or at least for the time being. She was riding away on a horse. And then we had Littlefinger go up to Sansa and basically tell her his plans, that he wants the throne. He wants, not at Winterfell, but he wants the throne at King's Landing. So he wants to be king, which is, wow, that's pretty ambitious. And he said he wants Sansa to be his queen. I don't think for a second she bought that. I don't think she wants that. She will certainly just when he went towards her to kiss her, she pushed him away. So I don't think she wants anything to do with him now. So in order for him to be the king, he's going to have to kill the King of the North, isn't he? I would have thought, as well as take on Cersei. And I don't see how he's going to do that. I really don't. In fact, I'm pretty positive it won't ever happen. I really don't. And later on in the sort of banqueting hall, I suppose you'll call it, the heads of houses that didn't help Jon pledged their allegiance to him. And I thought, God, that guy from that Lord Glover, he's got a nerve. He really has. After what he said, the way he was with Sansa and everything. And he was quite threatening. And all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I made a big mistake. I pledged myself to Starks now," and whatever. So yeah, so he got everyone on side, and they all basically called him King of the North, which was kind of hard because obviously Rob and everything. It was a bit difficult, and even now I think Jon's quite reluctant, to be honest. I think he would be quite happy with Sansa being the queen rather than him being King of the North. People keep walking past my window, it's weird. So yeah, and Lyanna Mormont, she's brilliant. I'm actually quite liking her a lot. She's got a lot to say. And yeah, she put a few noses out of joint, I think, but yeah, she pledged her allegiance as well. So that's all going swimmingly well at the minute. But we shall see what happens in the next season, because I think now we're going to be dealing with the walkers coming down. Oh God, I can't wait. I literally can't wait. I'm so excited. Ah dear, I've got a permanent smile on my face at the minute. This is brilliant. And believe it or not, we were in Dawn, which I was absolutely shocked about. I didn't think we were going to go there this season. And Elena was there, and basically trying to get some kind of alliance now with Dawn to attack King's Landing. And who should pop up but Varys? That threw me completely. What the hell is he doing there? Very, very odd. But I guess his journey was to get as many people on Daenerys' side. Because with the Dawn, I mean, even the Dawn army on their own could probably take King's Landing. I mean, they'd certainly give it a go, especially as now, you know, you've got Cersei there, who doesn't really know what she's doing, to be honest. So they probably do it on their own. But now with the Tyrells and Daenerys' army as well, they've got no chance at all. But yeah, that was a bit random. Helena again, brilliant, just brilliant. She's bits. Was it the Sand? What's it called? The Sand? What are the Sand Girls? I can't remember their name, but she was just ripping into each one of them, like treating them like naughty kids. That was quite funny. So yeah, that was very, very interesting. And beyond the wall, Benjen, I didn't realise, I actually got him to the wall. Actually got them right back near to the wall, because he did just kind of like plonk him on the ground and then rode off on a horse. He said, "Oh, things I've got to do," you know. So he shot off and just left him on the floor. And I thought, well, how's he going to move? How's he going to get to where he's got to get to? I don't know. It was a bit weird, but yeah. He then Benjen then left, and Bran, he dropped him by the tree that had the crying face, and Bran touched the trunk of the tree, and was zapped back again to the same place where Ned was fighting, and you could hear the woman crying in the tower. And we find out that when Ned gets in there, that it is Lyanna. Well, I'm pretty sure I knew anyway. And she'd just given birth, but it hadn't gone very well, and it's just blood. There was blood everywhere. She's bleeding out, and she made him promise to take care of her son, like as his own, I think. And of course, it turned out to be Jon. Oh man, what a twist! So if I get it right, I'm not very good at this kind of things. Is that the Mad King's son? Is that right, or have I got that completely wrong? Because she did say that Robert Baratheon would kill him if he found out. So it's got to be the Mad King's, isn't it? Mad King's son. Which is so... That means that he's Daenerys' brother. Yeah. Have I got that right? As Daenerys' brother? That is so messed up. That is so messed up. Wow. You think he'd have blonde hair, wouldn't you, I suppose? But then I guess it doesn't work that way, does it? But yeah, oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy. So he is royalty then. So when the Red Witch was saying about was so attracted to him, it was because he does have royal blood. Oh my god! I mean, it just clicked. There you go. Wow, that's brilliant. That's brilliant story writing. That's fantastic. And in Meereen, oh my god, Daenerys basically tells Dario that she doesn't want him coming with her when they invade Westeros, which he was pleading with her that he wanted to. She said no, so I need you here at Meereen to keep the peacekeeping force in Meereen. And he was very, very reluctant. He admitted he loved her, but yeah, and he thought Tyrion was the one that had planned that, but I don't think it was. But then we move on, and Daenerys met up with Tyrion. Some brilliant. I love those two together in scenes are brilliant. And Tyrion even said, "I've never believed in anything in my life apart from you," and that was really, really sweet and really touching. Daenerys really does have this power, this aura about her. I don't know what it is, but people just seem to. There's something about her, isn't there, that people just, I don't know what it is. They just sort of kind of latch onto her, and they believe in her totally. And she made him Hand of the Queen as well, which was brilliant. Oh my god. Mind you, he's used to that, isn't he? He's had that before. But slightly better ruler this time though, eh? And then the very, very last scene, epic. The whole fleet, the whole of Daenerys' fleet going towards Westeros, complete with Theon and Yara as well. Oh, it's so sweet. It's so brilliant. I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. I literally can't wait to get into Series 7 now. Season 7, sorry. I'm hoping that I hope it's not like everyone has said. Oh, it's not as good. I really hope that it is, because there's so many exciting things happening now. I just can't wait to get into it. But yeah, all right. Well, I will see you next time. As per normal, I'll do my kind of best bits of season 6. That's going to take me a little while, so I'll probably have to take a week out before I start watching season 7 again. So it might be a little bit delayed, but we'll get there. We'll get there. You know we will. And I'm so pleased and so thankful to everyone that's watching, that's stuck with me on this journey. It has been an amazing roller coaster. It really has. And yeah, I can't wait to get stuck into season 7. So yes, please take care of yourselves and stay safe, because I want you all to be there when I start season 7. Alright guys, see you later. Cheers, bye.